Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Kelly Marie and in today's video I thought I'd do a new one for me. I actually started YouTube in the middle of the year, so I didn't get a chance to do it last year, but today I thought I'd film a 2020 goals video, and I just think this is really important for me personally. I think it's really important for anyone really, just to have targets for the year, goals. It gives you something to work towards, it gives you almost like a purpose and kind of keeps you a little bit positive. I think I'm not the most positive person, I will admit that. However, I feel like when I have goals and I have things to kind of keep me going and to drive me, I think I really like that version of myself. So yeah, I think it's really important basically. I'm hoping next year I can look back on this video, I can reflect, see if I've hit any of these goals. So I'll start off by saying some of these goals are financial goals, some of them are sort of mental health and just general health and lifestyle goals, and yeah, some of them are even like YouTube and work related almost. I sat down and had a good think about this because I had a few in mind. I had goals that I definitely knew I wanted to do, but when I was writing down, it just so many more came to me, and I'm glad I actually kind of took the time to sit down, write these in my notebook, because yeah, just a lot of things came to me. I think if you just take the time for yourself to actually do this, start seeing things that deep down you really wanted and almost like couldn't see it, and I thought that was really fascinating that lots of things just sort of came to me. So there is one thing I think I want to reflect on, and I kind of want to keep this video quite positive. I think for me, I haven't really talked about it too much on this channel yet. I think I will get into it in a few videos. If you'd like to know more, let me know in the comments. Basically, this year for me has been a very difficult one. I think it's been one of the hardest of my life. I've faced quite a few different challenges and most of them in my eyes have been quite negative. I guess in the end, some of them have made me the person I am today. That sounds really cringy, but they have really shaped a new version of myself this year, and I think I can honestly kind of go into 2020 feeling like I'm proud of myself. And that's quite hard for me to say. I don't like giving myself compliments. I don't like even receiving them sometimes. I'm getting better, but I do find it quite hard. And I honestly do think that I'm quite proud of myself. I've done a lot this year. I've overcome a lot this year. And I've dealt with things better this year than I have in a long time. But yeah, if you knew me at the start of the year, I was a completely different person to the person I am now, to the version of me now. It's literally like a different person. It is crazy. Reflecting on it is weird. I kind of thought I might get a bit emotional talking about this, but actually I think the way I'm feeling now is so positive. It's mostly positive. I wouldn't say I'm, you know, one of these people that's just like 100% positive, 100% happy. That's not me. I'm not there yet. I don't know if I ever will be, but I kind of like that I'm more of a positive. I feel like I'm more organised. I feel like I've accomplished so much this year, and it might sound a bit strange, but I think YouTube has been one of the things that's helped me so much. It is crazy. You would not, if you met me in real life, you would not think I'd do YouTube, I think. When I first told people, I think they were really shocked. Quite a few of them actually saw me being able to do this and didn't take it as quite surprising as I thought, which is really weird. I thought they'd be really shocked, but yeah, maybe there was something in me that kind of always wanted to do this, and I'm quite a creative person, I think, deep down, and I don't really get to show that creativity a lot. So something like YouTube has kind of brought that out. It's been really nice. It's given me something to kind of get up for in the morning. It's given me something to look forward to in the week. It's given me like a routine, a structure. So it's actually crazy, the difference. I mean, yeah, I haven't wrote down goals this year. I didn't really have any, but reflecting on myself, my mental health, and just my mindset is absolutely crazy, and I really do hope that improves. I've got a few kind of goals that are kind of related to that, so I hope maybe if you're hearing this and listening to this, still sticking with me, thank you. I hope maybe if you're having a really bad year, or you had a really bad year, that no, not just because it's 2020 and a new year started, all the bad things are going to go away, your life's going to get easier. It doesn't quite work like that. It really doesn't. My start to 2019 was awful, but it was sort of like March, May time that I actually kind of almost had my new year and my kind of fresh start to me. So even if your year starts badly, don't let that define you. I mean, if you can, and you can use the new year for a fresh you and to look forward to achieving goals and stuff like that, brilliant. But if you can't, and you can't think of any goals now, don't worry, you'll get there. I promise you. It is really hard, but if you do have that mentality and you do actually want to get better and you do want to achieve goals, you can do it, I promise you that. But until you have that mentality, and you may not be there right now, it is going to be hard. but find that motivation, and yeah, I think you'll find yourself a bit, if that makes sense. That sounds really cheesy, I'm really sorry, but this is making me open up a little bit this video, so I think it's been quite good for me as well. Okay, let's get on to the actual goals. I feel like I've been chatting about myself for a little while. So my first goal is something that's related to YouTube, and I was really happy that I reached 100 subscribers before Christmas. That was kind of my goal. My friend kind of said about that first, and I was like, oh, am I going to be able to do it? And I did, and I was seriously over the moon. I know 100 subscribers isn't a lot for a lot of people. Some people on 1 million, some people on 1,000. It all can differ, and everyone's different, and everyone moves at their own pace. For me, yes, I think the numbers are important. I think anyone that says they aren't probably isn't being 100% truthful, but it's not that I want to kind of get to anywhere extremely quickly. It's kind of the journey for me, and the fact that I started with like no confidence. I wasn't sure what I was doing. I'm learning as I'm going, and I'm seeing the improvement in myself, which to me is just an incredible journey really, and I'm really happy with those 100 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. If you've not subscribed already, please do, and join my little family because I'd love to have you here. But yeah, my first goal is quite a big one, and I think if you're gonna do a goal like this, you need to kind of come out of your comfort zone. Don't be too easy on yourself. Try and like shoot for the stars in a way, and have a little bit of a difficult goal in there. So my YouTube goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers by next year, by the end of the year, and it could be entirely possible. I don't know at the moment. You know, 100. I've got about 900 to go. It's quite a while, but I've got some really good ideas coming up, and I'm hoping that I'll keep improving. People see me more, kind of get me more, and understand why I'm here and what I'm doing. So hopefully that might become true. I really hope it does. 1,000 by the end of next year would be amazing. Okay, so my second goal is kind of like another social media goal, and this is for Instagram. Now I have, I think currently about 210 followers. So I think I started off quite well with Instagram. You know, I kind of figured it out a little bit more quickly than I think YouTube, and was able to grow a little bit more quickly. I think you can on there. I think it is a little bit easier to grow. But then I kind of slowed down a bit, and I'm still, I think, finding exactly what I want for my page. I think I'm getting a little bit better at photos and taking them and all this kind of thing, but I feel like to achieve this goal I need to do like more research into it, keep on learning. That is the most important thing, I think, with anything you're doing, with any skill, with any goal. You just kind of have to keep on learning and striving. And yeah, I think as well for Instagram I'd like to reach 1,000 followers by the end of next year. This one I don't think is going to be as hard as YouTube. That is my opinion. I don't think it will. I think for me it's just kind of like finding my style, finding exactly what I want my Instagram page to be, and hopefully people on here, people on Instagram will get me more when I get exactly what I want my page to be. And yeah, I think it's kind of hard keeping up a YouTube and an Instagram page, especially like I said, if you knew me before this, I wasn't on social media like all the time. It's been quite hard for me. It has been a challenge, but I have enjoyed it. There has been some days where I found it really hard, but I think overall I have really enjoyed it, and it's given me this creative boost again, and yeah, it's making me feel more motivated. So yeah, that's my first two goals, 1,000 for YouTube and 1,000 for Instagram. I really hope both come true. I think that would be incredible for me. They're probably not going to be the same sort of number. Maybe I'd get more or less on one. I think they're both manageable. I think the YouTube one, like I said, is probably harder. I have a good feeling I could do this. It could be my year next year, so yeah, watch this space. Okay, so the next few goals that I have, I don't know how exactly I'm going to word this, because I have a few kind of lots of like mini goals that I'm going to try and put into kind of more manageable, bigger goals. We'll see how this goes. I hope this makes sense. But basically these are kind of more healthcare, skincare, kind of makeup goals in a way. I don't know if that's going to be a bit weird for some people, but as I've been doing like YouTube more and enjoying makeup so much more, I think my first goal is quite a simple one really, and I want to get a lot better with eyeshadow. I absolutely love eyeshadow. I've got some on today. 100% understand that I've got a long way to go to become very good at applying eyeshadow, but I've been really enjoying it. I've been keeping up. I think I've already improved with my skills, so yeah, I think that's kind of like a little something very manageable, and for me it's kind of important, and it might seem really small to some people, simple, but just to be better at eyeshadow. I've got some really gorgeous palettes, so I just want to use them more. Yeah, it's creative, it's fun. Okay, so the next one is kind of skincare related. It's kind of makeup and skincare. And basically for my 4th goal of 2020, I'd really like to use up lots more products. I think this year I've used up more products than I have in a long time, and this can include skincare, candles, makeup. Basically in a year or a couple of years time I'd love to move house, and I've got a lot of stuff, and yeah, basically I'd like to kind of dwindle down my skincare and makeup because I have a lot. So yeah, I just want to use it more as well, which would be lovely. So it's kind of more panning products, emptying products. I think it should be everyone's goal that loves skincare and makeup, because we all are kind of guilty of hoarding stuff, and yeah, I just think it's nice if we actually all get around to using these products. So I think I'm going to keep a count, even though I'll probably still do empty videos here. I think every time I finish a product, I'm probably going to do a little review on Instagram and keep a count of all the products. I don't really want to say a number because I can't kind of visualise. I think this year, if I count and kind of see roughly where I am, then I think for next year's goals, I can kind of look back on that number and give myself a higher target for next year, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm not going to give myself a number this year, but I think measurably for this goal, I can just look at all my Instagram pictures, like see how many the count is. If it's like quite a decent number, then I feel like for myself, then I can say I've completed this goal. So I'm trying to do kind of more measurable targets because I think they're some of the best. What I will do is I will write down all these goals, and then I will kind of break it down into more manageable kind of sub goals. And you know, when you can tick them off, I think that's such a satisfying feeling. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. And yeah, I kind of want more measurable ones so that I can tick them off and I can have like sort of littler tasks for each big goal. Okay, so for number 5, my goal is to have more pamper days. I think everyone can do this. I think it doesn't matter what gender you are, what age you are. Obviously everyone's pamper days and things they like to do are going to be very different, but I think it's so important to do these for you. Even if it's just once a month, you have kind of, you block out a day, you sort of have it to yourself, and you know, you start off with coffee, tea, your favourite drink, you have a bath, skincare products, watch a bit of TV, you read, do something for you. Even if you're just like writing in your diary and planning out a month or something, just things that are good for your mental health and can relax you and recharge you for each month. I just think it's such an important thing. I used to do pamper days quite a bit. I haven't done them properly in a while. I think I have kind of little pamper nights. So yeah, I think that's kind of good enough, but I guess it doesn't have to be a whole day. We're very busy people at the end of the day, but yeah, just sort of pamper night and have a bath, wine, whatever you fancy. I love my bath bombs. I've done a few bath bomb videos on here and I want to do more, so that is going to help me, I think, and force me into the bath and to relax. Okay, so number 6 I think we're on. I would like to, and I think this is a lot of people's kind of like New Year's resolutions, and it sounds a bit cliche and yeah, everyone kind of picks it, but there's a reason behind me picking this as well, and I think it is achievable. Basically, I'd like to lose some weight, and yeah, like I said, I think everyone picks that, but I actually started Slim and Wild a few months ago now, and it's not been like a massive weight loss, but I have lost a stone so far. Probably put it back on over Christmas, which is not ideal, but I don't care. I don't feel guilty for it because Christmas is that time to just eat, drink, and just relax and chill, and you should not feel guilty for that. But yeah, basically I've already lost a stone. let's stick with it's still a stone. I'd like to lose, I think, another, I wasn't sure whether I was going to actually say the figure I want to lose on here, but I think I will. I think it's good to share these things, and I think a lot of people resonate with the fact they want to lose weight or get healthy, so I think it's good if we share these things and kind of work together with this. So I think I'd like to lose 2 stone by next year. I know it's been about a few months and I've already lost 1 stone. I know a lot of people want to lose weight really quickly and really fast. I personally think it's healthier to kind of slowly, bit by bit, change your kind of mentality, and most of the time healthy eat. I think it's still good to treat yourself, you know, like the odd takeaway or going out for dinner. I think it's still really important to do that. Do not restrict yourself in life because you do not know when it will be your last day. That's a little bit dark, but it's true. And yeah, never restrict yourself. But I already know that I think I'm going on a couple of holidays this year and things get in the way, but I think 2 stone is very manageable. Yeah, I think that'd be a really good goal for myself. Okay, so we're on to number 7. I don't think I mentioned at the start, but I believe I'm going to try and stick to 10 goals. I think that's the best way to do it, really. Not too many, not too few. And number 7 for me is focus on myself, look after myself, and focus on my goals. It's kind of 3, but I'm going to like sum it up in 1. I think one of the most important things to do in life really is to focus on yourself. Don't get distracted by other people's goals and what they're doing in life, because that can just lead to jealousy and putting yourself down. It's never a good idea to compare yourself to other people. And yeah, I think if you're focused on yourself, you kind of keep your head down, you're working on your goals, you stick to those goals, you'll be able to achieve it, you'll be much happier in life, and you worry less. So there's kind of some other little parts of this goal, and one of them I haven't really talked on here about yet, and I think maybe I'll kind of briefly go into it right now. So I kind of possibly want to do some videos on this as well. I'm not too sure. I'm in two minds at the moment. If you are watching this and you think that it would be helpful and beneficial to you, let me know in the comments, because I definitely want to do them. I'm just kind of not sure how to go about it. But basically, I've been suffering for quite a few years now with depression. I know a lot of people out there are in the same boat, and even though we have very, very different lives, very, very different problems, it is a really, really difficult and, excuse my language, but shitty thing to go through. And I've been working on myself for quite a few years now. I've had so many ups, so many downs, and I've hit rock bottom more times than I can count my hand, or my hands even. Yeah, kind of focusing on myself and looking after myself involves a lot of my mental health. I think I can't look after myself physically, I can't lose that weight, or I can't just be healthy in general. I can't focus on goals, I can't achieve them. I can't kind of almost like live my day-to-day life unless my mental health is good. At the moment, currently, touch wood, just touching wood, I am doing better. It has taken a long, long time, and I think, like I said at the start of this video, YouTube has been so good for that. I didn't know if it was going to be like make it or break it, and YouTube might have gone the opposite way and really, really badly affected me, and it hasn't. It's really, really helped. I'm not saying this is just a fix for everyone. Even though I'm doing better, it is still there and I'm still dealing with it, and I don't want to get too down and dumped in this. I want this to be like quite a uplifting video, like I said. But yeah, I want to focus more on improving my mental health, still dealing with things better like I have been. I think that's really, really important. I have got some difficult stuff coming up next year that I already know about, and yeah, I just need to find a way to deal with it on my own, because most of the time, you know, you are on your own. Even if you have very, very good people in your life, it's in your head, and you kind of do have to deal with it by yourself for the most part. So it's kind of, yeah, getting stronger mentally to deal with it by yourself, but also to lean on people. And I'm very, very lucky. I have a very, very good support. To be fair, I've got a really good group of friends. I think any of them I could talk to, but there's 2 particular people that they probably will know that I lean on them very, very much. And I'm so grateful for them, because yeah, they're incredible and they've helped me so much. So yeah, do not feel guilty. That's one thing. Do not ever feel guilty for leaning on people. Make sure you do it for them as well. If they're down, make sure you'll be there for them. And yeah, don't feel guilty about it. Everybody needs help. Everybody needs support. I'm expected to be really emotional about this, but yeah, I think I'm okay. I think another thing that will help me with this particular goal is, it's a big one actually for me, is not stressing so much. I don't know how I'm going to achieve this, because I am the biggest stress head you will ever meet probably. I get so stressed about the littlest things. Other people might look at me, or if I told them, and think I'm absolutely crazy. I think it's a lot to do with the depression, it's a lot to do with the anxiety I have and paranoia, but I think it's also just me as a person. I think even before I went through all this, it was kind of just me. I've always been a bit of a stress head in school. Sometimes I think everyone gets it, and it's kind of normal, the stress that I have, but other times I really don't think it's normal, and I don't think it's healthy. So I need to kind of improve on that. I'm really, really bad at letting things go. I think normally I hold on to stuff for so long. Yeah, it's really, really not healthy. I'm doing better with that. I think I've had to harden my heart, if that makes sense, and just try and let things go more. Sometimes the world or people just kind of throw it in your face, rub it in your face and make it really hard for you to move on. But yeah, if you can't yourself move on, then you know, it doesn't matter what these people are doing. You just got no chance. So I need to really find a way to de-stress. I've got things I love that really help me. I think that's what I want to do as well. I want to do some more videos on not maybe necessarily like the dark side of, if that makes sense, the dark side of depression, but more positive stuff like ways to relieve stress and help with depression. I feel that, like I said, if that interests you, please let me know. Yeah, and I think for me, I always need something kind of look forward to work towards, and that's what I said in this goal as well, to stick to my goals, because then it gives me something to, like I said, work towards, keep motivated, keep me on that path, and something to live for at the end of the day, which is really important. So I hope that didn't get too dark for you. I hope that didn't get too low or down at the start of the year. Yeah, basically I feel like I needed to kind of say at some point on here I wanted to share that with you guys, but I've been finding the right kind of time, and yeah, I think this video is probably the best time. So we're getting to the last few goals, and number 8 for me is something that I think every single person can do and should do more, and it's basically just appreciate your loved ones. I feel like I do appreciate my loved ones. I don't feel like I say it enough, and I don't feel like I reflect on it enough and appreciate it enough, if that makes sense. There's a lot of people that have done a hell of a lot for me, and even though I do feel like there is bad people in this world and there is people that have done me wrong, it's really hard sometimes to kind of move past them and actually focus on the people that have been there and the people that have been fantastic in my life. So I feel like I need to appreciate them more somehow. I don't know how this is going to be very a measurable target, but maybe just kind of, I don't know, seeing a few more people that I appreciate, seeing friends more, I think trying to get on with family more, because it's really hard to do sometimes. Basically anyone that's watching this that does support me and does appreciate me, thank you so much for your support, because it is fantastic. There you go, I started there, already starting to work towards one of my goals. So yeah, that's a really important one, I think. Okay, so I've got 2 more. Well, one of them is like financial, and one of them is just something like physical that needs to be done. So the first one, number 9, is I basically want to redecorate my bedroom. I still live at home at the moment, and yeah, I've got my bedroom and I've got my little ensuite, which is really nice, but I'd love to redecorate both of these. I've had the kind of same paint, wallpaper, all this kind of stuff since I was very young, and we had the house extension, and yeah, I moved into my new room. So I'm talking about a long time ago. It really needs to be done, as this year was almost like a fresh start for myself personally. I think if I had my bedroom and, you know, bathroom and space where I'm filming, where I'm enjoying my own company and working hard towards my goals, I think if that's refreshed and new, and I think that would make a whole world of difference as well. And I think it's really important to do these things anyway. That's a really important one for me. I've been trying to do this for the last couple of years because of various stuff, my health and just time really. It's been very hard for me to do that, which kind of ties into using up products as well, because I've got quite a lot of products that if I'd use up more of them this year, then it might be easy to kind of like move stuff around. I've got, basically I feel like I need to move out of my parents' house because I've got too much stuff, and in my own place it wouldn't be that bad. Even though I'm one person, I'm only in one room, but I've kind of outgrown it massively, and I just have too much stuff. Yeah, I think there's probably a lot of people that will be the same as me. I'm a hoarder as well, which does not help, and I really hate getting rid of stuff that I'm really emotionally attached to. But I feel like I need to have another kind of cleanse my wardrobe, purge of maybe some really old items, maybe some more giveaways on this channel, because yeah, I've got quite a few even like new items that just probably won't even get around to. So hopefully by the end of next year you'll see a different paint behind me. Then yeah, I think even though like I want to move out, I still think it's an important thing to do. So we are finally moving on to the last and final goal of 2020, and I really hope I can achieve this one as well. I hope I can achieve all of my goals really, but this one I've been doing for a while. Where I've been travelling and stuff like that, things just get in the way, life just gets in the way, and I never ever regret going on like big holidays like I did this year, like America, and yeah, I never regret them. I absolutely love them, the experiences were incredible, but it kind of meant that this year's savings took a little bit of a hit, and yeah, I'm still saving. I want to move out, I'm still saving for that. So basically my 10th and final goal is to keep really saving, to sort of kind of stop spending where I don't need to, and basically have near enough, have a deposit for a house, or even have one and then be able to look for houses next year. So yeah, that is my last goal. That one's quite a hard one, and I kind of got to have a target in mind, but I won't probably say that on here just 'cause I think financial stuff is a little bit personal, but that's just my opinion. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I kind of hope it wasn't too, some bits got a bit lower, but I hope it was mainly really motivating for you, and maybe you kind of resonated with some of that stuff. Thank you so much if you stuck around. This probably will be a bit of a longer video, but I think it's been a really important one. I cannot wait. Well, no, I can. We don't want to just speed through life, but it will be so interesting next year to actually kind of come back to this video, reflect and see how many of these goals, if not all of them, I really hope so. I really hope I work hard and achieve them. If I've actually managed to complete them all, that would just be incredible. I really hope you like this video. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, subscribe down below. I've got some other videos on my channel that are beauty related, clothing hauls, stuff like that if you're interested. Make sure you subscribe because I've got some really interesting videos coming up. I need to have a good planning session for lots of different videos and how I'm going to do them. So yeah, let's hope 2020 is a fantastic year for myself, for the people I love and are in my life, and for all of you guys. So yeah, that is it guys. I'll see you soon. Bye guys. Bye.